Good morning. Good morning to all of my colleagues, to our newest colleagues, the cadets who will be joining the TLC family today, to your family who are here today to support you, to some of our special guests. We have with us the president of Local 237, Gregory Floyd, who so ably represents most of our employees. Thank you, Greg, for joining us today. We have, I know, here today another TLC commissioner, Elias Arut. Eli, will you just raise your hand so I see where you are? Ah, there you are. We have 9 TLC commissioners, and Eli represents the borough of Staten Island and does an outstanding job making sure that they get the focus that they deserve. And of course, our special guest today. I will be back just a little later to formally welcome you, cadets, to the TLC family, to talk to you a little bit about the mission and our standards of excellence and integrity that we uphold. But right now, I just want to present to you our commencement speaker, the Honorable Michael R. Bloomberg. The mayor and his team at City Hall have shown extraordinary support for this agency. Indeed, the mayor's presence here today underscores that support. According to our longest-serving employee, Assistant Commissioner Nick Venezia, this is the first time a mayor has spoken at a TLC graduation. The mayor's support for us has been more than symbolic, much more than symbolic. We hired 40 new cadets in 2011, 60 new cadets last year. That doubled our size, of the size of our enforcement operation. And we continue to grow this year. It is true, thankfully, that our enforcement efforts yield revenue, but even still, City Hall and the Budget Office have made a tremendous commitment to giving TLC the capacity we need to fulfill our mission, and I thank the mayor for that. I am also grateful for the confidence that he has shown by entrusting us with some of his most important initiatives. Under Mayor Bloomberg, we have put credit card readers in every taxi. We have designed a terrific new taxi of tomorrow, and we are finally remedying the decades-old problem of inadequate service in the boroughs, truly putting a putting passengers first agenda that is improving service for literally millions of New Yorkers. These may sound like no-brainers, but all of these initiatives have encountered opposition within the industry, and all of them would have been much easier not to do. And often, I can tell you from experience, people in high government positions do look to avoid challenges because there's always a downside. The example of this mayor is that we should embrace the opportunity to make a difference, even if there is griping and even if there is risk. That's an example that I find inspiring and makes me proud to work for this mayor. I know it's a spirit that brought you here today to the TLC, and that is a spirit in which I know you are going to work with us for many years. With that, I introduce to you the Honorable Michael R. Bloomberg.
David, thank you, and let me start out by saying Happy New Year to everyone, a little bit belatedly. But David talked about my interest in coming this morning. This is the second most exciting thing that I have done in 2013 so far. The first was high-kicking with the Rockettes on the stage in Times Square on New Year's Eve. I hate to disappoint everyone, but David and I are not going to give that a try here. Would I prefer to do it again with them rather than be here? You can draw your own conclusions. But it was a lot of fun. I keep getting the question, was it better getting kissed by 10 Rockettes than 1 Lady Gaga? Let me just say that I had a great time both times. What I will do today is, to today's honorees and graduates, is to try to share this big day with you. It is a big day for you, but it's also a big day for some other people here. Those are the people in the back, some friends and family members and significant others and whatever who've helped you get ready for today's graduation. They're the ones who kept your noses down for today's graduates to hit the books, and they were always there when you needed a little TLC of your own whenever the agency pushed a little bit too hard, and now they are bursting with pride in your accomplishments. You're going to have a great career. You're going to make a difference in this city, and your loved ones are an important part of that. So why don't you, your new cadets, give them a nice round of applause right now. Now, ceremonies like this reward past achievements. They're also to celebrate new beginnings. It's time to look to the future with new hope. It's certainly true for today's graduates, but it's also true for the agency that you serve. Under David Yaski's leadership, we're continuing to modernize the TLC operations, steer them into the future, and make taxi service better for everybody in the city. As David mentioned, we've already unveiled New York's Taxi of Tomorrow, and this year we're going to bring the process of hailing a cab into the 21st century with what we're calling e-hails, giving customers the convenience of choosing to hail a cab online or with a mobile app device. I'm going to have mine here, so if I need a ride afterwards, I'll just hop on here. Don't you worry about those two big SUVs following me down the street with detectives in the front seat. They don't exist. Seriously, the TLC Uniform Services Bureau is moving into the future too, and with this new class of graduates, it keeps growing in size and keeping pace with our growing city. It's also keeping pace with changes in technology. During 2012, for example, every inspector was equipped with a handheld device for issuing summonses, doing away once and for all with writing them out by hand. And if your handwriting is anything like mine, that is a real godsend for everybody involved. I can't spell, and my handwriting is illegible, but other than that, it's perfect. I'd be good at this job. Seriously, technology is making it possible for all of us to do our jobs better, more easily, and more legibly. But it's also important to remember that as wonderful as new technology is, people come first. And we can automate a lot of things, but we cannot automate your judgment, your personalities, your understanding of how to apply rules and regulations intelligently, where they work, where they don't, when you have to start from the beginning, and when you have to explain what you're doing. Whatever capacity you serve at the TLC, that really is your mission. People. The people that you serve, the customers, the taxpayers of the city, and to some extent, cab drivers. You're here to help them as well, not just to punish them when they break the law, but to give them some advice about how they can provide a better service and do better for themselves financially. It's about fairly and vigorously seeing that the 1.2 million people who use taxis or cars for hire in New York City each day get the safe, unbiased, and courteous service that they are entitled to. That kind of work is important to visitors to our city as well. In 2012, we had 52 million visitors to our city, a record. And for our visitors who really are so crucial to our economy, efficient taxi service should be an enjoyable experience, and it is certainly a necessary thing, something that evokes the pleasure and enjoyment that they were looking forward to when they planned the trips here to the world's greatest city. There are 350,000 people in New York City who work in the travel business. It's an astounding number. And those tourists are the ones that provide them the jobs, and the taxi service is one of the things that makes it all possible. We are also extremely proud of those we're going to honor today for going the extra mile. Those like Chief Israel Ramos, who showed such courage and presence of mind while apprehending an unlicensed van-for-hire operator, even while under assault with a weapon. Chief, you've given today's new inspectors a great experience to follow. I also want to thank many of you here today, the graduates who went above and beyond the call of duty in helping so many of our most vulnerable neighbors during Hurricane Sandy. That deadly storm forced thousands of New Yorkers to evacuate their homes. It understandably was a very anxious, stressful time for them. The emergency shelters that the city set up and that so many of you worked at were places where they could ride out the storm safely. You gave them security, you gave them comfort under very trying circumstances when it really mattered the most. And I think in doing that, you exemplified what is wonderful about New York City, particularly what is wonderful about the 280,000 people who work for New York City. They are the ones that make the difference. And because of you, the 8.4 million people that live here are living in the greatest city in the world and hopefully enjoying it. The way that you and so many others stepped up to the plate during Sandy shows the best that public servants can be, and it makes me confident that you will all continue in that spirit, many of you in new positions in this new year. So the best of luck to all of you. May this day be filled with pride and happiness for you and your loved ones. I've got to go on to 10 other things today, but I did not want to miss this opportunity to welcome new people who are coming into our city, who are going to be here long after I am, making this city the place where I want to live and where my kids will live, a better place. So thank you. God bless. Happy New Year to everyone, and those in the back. Look to those here in the uniforms. They make a big difference in our city, and we all should say thank you to them. And David, thank you to you and your commissioners and all the staff. So long.